It's time for the final 22, thanks to Edith Cowan University. Our first home game, Optus Stadium, Saturday night against GWS, top of the ladder Giants. And the great news, Josh Kennedy is in. That's right, the superstar forward for his 200th game with the club. Let's take a look at the lineup. And of course, Shannon Hearn, the skipper, down back 250, and then through the midfield. And that's where we find Chris Maston, of course, outstanding player. What a wonderful servant, premiership player, 200 games. And up forward, 200 games for the club, the big name, Josh Kennedy, our key forward after missing round one. The new name in the mix is Josh Smith. Of course, 32 games with Collingwood, has had an outstanding pre-season, and he has not played a game since round one last year. Looking forward to seeing how he goes. Looking forward to seeing how the team bounces back after the disappointment of last week. I caught up with the coach, Adam Simpson. Let's talk about the players you've got in. Josh Kennedy, fantastic inclusion.
Yeah, it was important for our side, isn't he? Coleman medalist, dual Coleman medalist, so he's back in, and we've gone with Smith as well, so to provide us with a bit of run, and look, he deserves his spot as well. Tell us about his pre-season and what he's brought to the club since arriving. Well, he hasn't missed a beat really. He's role-driven. He's very much, he knows exactly what he needs to do. His ability to run obviously speaks for itself with the time trials we had over pre-season, and he had pretty good form in the Peel game a few weeks ago.
You've changed with Waterman and Brander. Were you too tall last week, do you think?
I don't really consider Brander, I know he's 195 centimetres, but he's a high half forward that is going to be really, really good for repeat efforts. So he's probably not a key position player, not yet anyway. So look, that's debatable. There's really slippery conditions and we lost, so there's always going to be questions asked. So, but we've won before with the team that tall as well. So. And that's not the reason why we've gone that way. It's form, and we need a bit of run out of Smith.
How close was Jamie Cripps?
He's very close, very close indeed. He'll play some minutes this week at Waffle, and he'll be available next week. As
a collective, do you expect an improved performance?
Oh, look, that's obvious that we'd like to see an elevated performance than the weekend. A lot of credit's got to go to Brisbane. We weren't at our best, and I think winning and losing is very important, but playing at your best is and not getting the results, you can sort of live with that. So I don't think we played at our best last week, so that's what we're looking for this weekend. And that brings a close to the final 22 thanks to Edith Cowan University. Looking forward to our first home game against the Giants on Saturday night at Optus Stadium. We'll catch you next week.